We have a new drum machine in town and it's called the KR-55C. It's stereo audio's take on a Korg's classic. As with the CR-78, they are modernizing a less known classic drum machine, that's not 808 or the 909, with many effects, more tuckability, a better sequencer and more. If you listen to the raw sounds, it sounds less cheesy than the CR-78, but still reminiscent of those old organ kind of beats. Now I have a sweet spot for these kind of sounds, but with this plugin you can go to the next level to make it more modern and even more experimental, like this. Now when I make reviews, I always take my time to find weird ways to make sounds with these new tools. So if you appreciate that, please give a like to the video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It has all the sounds that you can find on a classic drum machine, and it has enough tweakability to get different variations of them. It has a 1 band EQ, a tone control, a tuning control, and also the decay amount. Now what's crazy is that the decay can get really long, so for instance the kick can sound more like a bass. Of course, on its default state, you can find all the classic presets of this machine, that is dependent of genre, like jazz, rock, and whatever else. But most likely you're going to be using it on the user mode, that is letting you program your own beats. Here we have an XOX type of sequencer with 16 steps, but you can go as long as 32 steps. Not only that, you can program up to 99 different patterns, and on song mode you can chain the 99 different patterns too. And the other nice thing is that the amount of steps can be from 1 to 32. That means that you can create more progressive things like 7/8 or 15/16 and whatever else. Now we have two more tabs. One is for the mixer, that is with panning, volume and descent, and the other is for the effects. A thing that I find pretty useful, not only for beat making but also for performance, is that you can actually mute and solo different tracks. Now, as you can see on the sense, we have 4 different effects, so let's go and check them out. We have a 2-tape distortion, a flanger or chorus, a delay, and also a reverb with the galactic reverb. But of course, this is an Alex Reid video, so let's start using the effects to get weird sounds. For instance, we can start by doing something simple. Let's increase the decay of the kick, and now let's apply not only a chorus, but also the distortion. Other thing that I love to do with percussion and drums is to actually use the delay, but more like a comb filter or a resonator. For that, let me turn off the sync and let's go to the fastest possible time. To hear the effect, we need to increase the feedback, and now we can start changing the time of it. Of course, you will hear these metallic comb filtery type of sounds if you keep it on a fast time. But still, if you go slower, you can get even weird glitches out of it. Now, of course, every plugin can get better if you think outside the box. So for instance, in this patch, I'm modulating the time of the delay thanks to one of Bitwig's modulators. If you don't have Bitwig, check if you have modulators, or you can just automate it. Now, to get results that are even more different, we have this compressor that can be really extreme. So at the end, thanks to these effects, we can go from this to this. Now, of course, this modulation or automation thing can be used for anything on the drum machine, not only on the effects, but also maybe the decay of the sounds. or the color to add variation, the volume, even the panning, and you will get very interesting and complex rhythms. By the way, channel members and patrons can already download 10 presets for this new drum machine. I had a lot of fun making them, so please go and check them out. Not only that, if you want to buy this plugin or any other plugin you want, consider using my affiliate links down in the description. Thank you so much. Now, I remember that on my CR78 video, some people said that why emulate such an old drum machine? And of course I made a video responding that, but still, here's the thing. Every sound will be as good as you are able to experiment with them. I'm sure there are going to be a lot of people that will use the raw sounds of this new drum machine to make something fun. And if you are not one of those people, you can always start processing everything and post-processing, that is, after the plugin, to get weirder kind of results. Now, of course, no one is forcing you to buy this. This is just a review. But still, I think that it's great to have these type of drum machines that are not your typical ones. But I want to know what you think about it and what you think about the KR-55C. I will be happy to discuss this in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and bye bye.